Hello, everybody. My name is Kelsey. I'm with ShipShape Arizona, and today I will be taking you through a quick little stretch break using a chair. These are for those who have trouble probably getting up and down from the floor or don't really want to do anything from the chair. You can learn to do this in the office or at home in front of your office chair. So, like I said, all you're going to need today is a chair if you are on some hardwood floors just for stability and making sure this doesn't move. I'd recommend putting down a yoga mat or putting it on carpet or something that you know it's not going to slide. All right, so we're just going to get started. So find a nice comfortable seat. You want to remain tall in this position, feet flat onto the floor. So make sure that you have a good height of a chair and you're not hanging up. We're going to sit up nice and tall. We're not going to lean back on here too much. And we're just going to start with some simple neck stretches. So we're going to work from our top all the way down. We're going to take our right hand, bring it up over, place it towards our right ear, and then we're just going to bring that head down towards the shoulder. I'll give you guys a front view of how this is going to look. So my shoulder blades are backing down. I'm sitting nice and tall, and my ear is going towards my shoulder, not my shoulder towards my ear. So if you feel like you're hunching that shoulder up, go ahead, pull that shoulder blade back down alongside. And breathe. Nice and simple. Feel that good stretch is going to be right on the side of the neck here. And come on up, and then we're just going to switch the side. So left arm up, bring it to the side, and nice stretch. Again, feeling this along the back of the neck. We're sitting up nice and tall. Our shoulder is down away from our ear, and realistically, our ear is going towards our shoulder. Right in here. Exactly where you want to feel it. And come on back up. All right, now we're gonna sit towards close to the edge of our seat, finding that nice tall position. Our hands are just gonna be, you can be rested down here. I'm gonna use a little bit of support here to kind of pull my shoulders back and down. We're gonna do some simplistic cat-cows. And you're like, how can you do this in a chair when we're not in a tabletop position? Well, I'm going to show you. So, you're going to inhale, bring that belly forward, the heart's gonna be forward, and the head is gonna go back, and that tailbone is gonna lift. Then on an exhale, drop the tailbone under, start rounding the back, and rounding the head down. Again, inhale, opposite action. Really try to exaggerate these movements. Really want to bring it where we're feeling this nice bend in the back. We're feeling a stretch in the abdomen. Rounding, exhaling, rounding. We're opening up the shoulders and extending the elbows out towards the side. And inhaling up. Nice, big, exaggerated movements. And exhaling, rounding down. Get that extra move around. Feel the upper back. Feel it all the way through. We'll go one more time. Inhale, nice and big. And exhale. And find that neutral spine. I'm going to turn my chair to face you guys so you can kind of see. So again, still staying off the edge of the mat. I'm going to take my arm out nice and wide and bring it straight across the body. And in this one, you can either grasp at the right above the wrist and the forearm, or you can take your arm and hinge it up to get that extra leverage. This is going to stretch that upper back. And we, again, want to make sure that shoulder is not hanging up. We're pulling it back and down next to us. Again, breathing, feet are flat onto the floor. I'm sitting up nice and tall. I'm not relying on the back of the chair to hold me up, but rather I'm holding myself up. And then we're going to release, open it up, bend the arms. We're going to take a nice big stretch in the chest and switch the sides. So left arm across. Again, try to use that same leverage point, whether it be down here at the wrist, or you're coming up here a little bit stronger. Again, shoulders back and down. We're not like hunching it up. That tends to be the tendency, and we're sitting nice and tall. Feeling that stretch in the upper back into that shoulder. Maybe roll the wrist if you need to. Again, we're going to open it up real nice and big and relax. Now let's stretch out those forearms a little bit. We're going to stick our right hand out in front, like we're saying somebody to stop. I'm going to take my left hand, bring it, wrap around the fingers, and I'm gently going to pull back on those fingers, bending at the wrist. You guys get a good view, but right there. Really easy, really simple. You should be feeling this kind of on the underside of the forearm here. We're going to take it, flip. So palm facing towards you. Again, grabbing towards those knuckles and pulling it in, feeling it on the top side of the arm this time. We're going to do it one more time on this hand, each side. So bringing it up and back. And down and forward. Our forearms get so tight from typing all the time. This is a great stretch, or even if you're just a constant writer, writing things down, typing, sitting in front of the TV, our hands will cripple up. This is a great way to kind of loosen them all up. All right, we're going to flip the hand. So left hand, right arm's going to come in. Keeping it nice and extended. And dropping it down again. My arm is only up at shoulder height. I'm not higher, I'm not lower. It's directly sticking directly out from front of me. And one more time, bringing it up, feeling this underneath here, the bottom of the forearm. Dropping it, and this one feeling it on the top of the forearm. Beautiful. Ooh, shake out those forearms. Ooh, maybe roll the wrists a little bit, kind of let it go. All right, we're going to stretch our triceps or the back of the arm here. We're going to bring it up behind the head, just bending at the elbow. We're going to either clasp the elbow and just slowly bring it on in. Now, don't hyperextend that elbow to where it's behind your head. You just want a nice, gentle tuck right here. Bringing those shoulders again back and down. If you feel like you're hunching up towards your ears, bring us nice and below us. And this time we're going to open up nice and big this way and switch the arm. Beautiful. Go ahead, open it up. Roll the shoulders back behind us. I'm just loosening up those joints. Feeling good right in this time. Reverse it. Roll those up. Beautiful. All right, now that we've kind of worked the upper body, we're going to start focusing on the lower body just a little bit. So in the seated position, again, I'm still away from the back of this chair. I'm going to take my right leg, cross it up over my left. I'm going to keep my foot flexed, and I'm just going to add a little bit of pressure to this right leg, right above my knee. I'm not pressing down on my knee. I'm right above the joint. So good thing to know is that when you're stretching, you never want to put any pressure along your joints. Reason being is that that can cause some sort of damage within there and maybe move it into a way you don't want it to go. So you're going to feel this kind of in this inner thigh, maybe a little bit, and maybe a little bit in the outer thigh, maybe a little bit in the glute, depending on where you're most tight at. Everybody's going to be a little bit different, and you'll notice from side to side that you're a little bit different as well. Go ahead, relax that leg down, and we're going to switch to that left leg. Again, you'll probably notice even on myself, my left knee sits a little bit higher than my right does, and I'm just a little bit more tight on my left side. So all I'm going to do is add that slight little pressure there. Again, We're above that knee joint. We're still sitting nice and tall because if we start slouching down, then we're not feeling the stretches in the appropriate places. You always want to make sure that we're sitting up nice and tall. All right, you can release that leg down. I'm going to turn my chair one more time so you guys can kind of see everything that I'm doing. I'm going to extend my left leg. I'm a little bit off the edge of the chair, and I'm going to extend my left leg. And all I'm going to do is take my knee and bring it into my chest. I'm still sitting up nice and tall. This is a nice little hip flexor stretch, and it's really nice on the low back. I'm keeping that foot flexed, still sitting up nice and tall. Going to relax it down. Still clasping the hands. We're going to switch it. Nice and tall. Going to use that little bit of a leverage to bring it in. Again, if you can't feel like you can grasp your shin, you can always grasp on the thigh to make it a little bit easier. I should have mentioned that on the side, but it's okay. Got it now, you got it now. And go ahead, relax it down. We have one more stretch for you today, and this is going to help stretch some of the back of the leg here. So we're going to inhale the arms up nice and big, and then we're going to slowly start hinging down, trying to reach towards those toes. All you're going to do is just come down and reach. Bending, and again, you might feel the stretch in the back of the leg a little bit. You probably feel this in the low back, bending and reaching. Rounding it down. Feeling good, feeling a nice easy stretch. Your hands can rest on your shins, on your thighs, or if you can touch the ground, you can definitely touch that ground. All right, go ahead, roll it on up. Bring your feet flat to the floor. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me for this short little stretch break that you can do from your chair. All right, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you soon, either on the rest of these classes, online, or live. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.